Hi everyone, I'm Fiona Faye at Fiona Faye TV, and this is my mini guide to a real food lifestyle. So as you can see on my InfoFlyer, we've got my golden rules for a real food lifestyle. Try to reduce the hidden sugar you unknowingly consume every day. You may be tricked into buying products that you think are healthy because of the packaging and the marketing and the branding. But one of the golden rules on my website is always turn the carton around and read the full ingredients. That's how you know exactly what is in it. Ignore everything on the front of the cartons because it's a load of rubbish. Number 2, fiber is your friend. I cannot reiterate this enough because fiber is not just your friend, but fiber is your microbiome's friend too. Now, all those trillions of gut microorganisms that help you keep healthy, they've been living in you ever since you were born, and they need something to eat as well. They don't like junk, they don't like sugar. What they do like is good fiber. So ditch the fruit juices, dump the smoothies, and keep it whole. I know it might sound like I'm spoiling the fun because smoothies and juicing is trendy, but the science, the hard science, shows that juicing and smoothies are not good because you're taking the fiber away, which you need to stop your liver getting a fructose hit. And you're also depriving your microbiome of fiber as well. Not only that, but the fiber is important because it slows down the carbohydrates being absorbed. It protects you from getting that awful fructose hit, and it, dampens down the huge insulin response you're going to get when you consume instant fructose without any fiber. So never mind about antioxidants or vitamin C, it's much better to keep the fiber, and you're going to get enough vitamin C out of eating real food anyway. So the third and really important one, fat is your friend. No, fat, I'm not talking about the fat on your body that everybody hates, which is a bit sad really, because adipocytes, fat cells, they are actually quite amazing. They store a lot of they're hormone carriers, and they produce your leptin, which is really important. It's your appetite signal. Stop eating. And the reason why fat is your friend is because you need omega-3 fatty acids. Now, all that stuff in the 1980s about fat being bad, that can just go away because it wasn't true. It was all to do with the agriculture industry and influencing the government, and paid scientists conveniently, discarding, sort of tampering around with their evidence, making it fit to what everybody wanted to hear for convenience. So fat is your friend because, as you see here, more good fats, which is omega-3 fish, grass-fed pastured dairy and produce, and less bad fats. Bad fats can just go away. Bad fats, I'm talking about vegetable oils, soya oil, corn oil, rapeseed oil. It's just too much omega-6. And when you get too much omega-6, it's pro-inflammatory. Not only the vegetable oils you get too much omega-6, but when you eat meat and produce that has not been grass-fed, as evolution and nature intended, when the cows are fed corn, the beef has a lot of omega-6 in it and branched chain amino acids, which are not great on your liver, to be honest. So yeah, too much pro-inflammatory omega-6, out with the omega-6, in with the omega-3. And then this one, which is really important, also busts through a load of nonsense from the 1980s. A calorie is not a calorie. So all you have to do is hashtag this. Hashtag a calorie is not a calorie, and you will come across a lot of fantastic videos, lectures, and a lot of scientific evidence describing why a calorie is not a calorie. So basically, in the brief description, the body does not process all calories equally due to fibre, essential fatty acids, as we just mentioned, fatty acids, and protein. Think good fats and good protein. For example, 200 calories of wild salmon is really not equal to 200 calories of, let's see, some horrific breakfast cereal. So counting calories is utterly pointless. It's quality. Quality, not quantity. And last but not least, because you gotta know this if you want to feel good, sugar has many names. Yep, sugar isn't just called sugar. The big food corporations have figured out other ways to call sugar other things. So the so-called natural sugars. So we've got stuff like agave syrup, which is horrific. It's just like high fructose corn syrup, damages your liver. And, you know, so-called healthy sugars, which claim to be low GI, like coconut crystals, like evaporated cane juice. What else have we got? Yeah, crystals, cane juice, syrup. It's all sugar. It all affects insulin. So there's no getting around this. No matter how much you would love to believe what the branding says about, oh, this is healthy, this is low GI, ignore this whole GI nonsense, because it's the glycemic load you need to look at. And that is what determines your insulin reaction, rather than any marketing nonsense about sugars being natural or having low GIs, when in fact when you read the data on them, they're not low GI, they're not good. They are still sugar, which creates a big insulin response. So there we go, my info flyer, and we've got, of course, hashtag just eat real food. And sugar tax, which I think is a very good idea. Hashtag sugar tax. Something's got to be done because it does affect everybody. And obviously healthcare, I mean, seriously, you know, what do people expect? So yeah, so this is my info flyer I made about me and my website, and an abbreviated list of the golden rules. You can get a full list of the golden rules on my website, and follow me on my Facebook page and Twitter for loads of fantastic meal replacement tips and hints. You know, I've got really great ideas how to replace horrible junk with real food, but make it taste good so kids like it. Make it convenient so you can take it out with you. You know, people are busy nowadays, so, you know, there are ways to get around these things. And yeah, so all sorts of time-saving tips and sugar-free information and other health information, because I am a bit of a science geek. Yep, and there we go, there's my veg bow. Hashtag just eat real food. Oh, and remember, keep it whole, because fibre is your friend.